How do you feel about the Kendrick Drake beef?
Kendrick Drake. I felt like I'll say this. I didn't feel like people really gave Drake a chance in the first place. From the onslaught, people were like, ain't no way he responding to Kendrick. And when he did, people was like, push-ups? What? I thought he did decent. For a person who's not coined as conscious as Kendrick is, he is a lyricist. I mean, him and his ghostwriters, they are lyricists. But I thought he held his own for the most part.
Is 40 still around? 40 still around?
40 in there.
Is he still around?
Yeah, 40 he's still making them tracks. I felt like it was a little closer than people want to be honest with, but when he did that Not Like Us, because the after effect, I mean, it's even hit marching band season.
I mean, I think he was extremely calculated in how he put that together.
Man.
The things that he said in that song were probably just bigger than even like the lyrics and stuff like, because it wasn't like a super lyrical song, but it was just like how he changes his voice. And then when you watch him do it, and he got 50 Crips, 50 Bloods on stage.
Right.
But the fact that he was smacking fouls with everybody, but was still rapping it, and it wasn't the voice playing up. I said, like the performance, he was super talented.
He's a real artist, though.
So I was really paying attention to the performance. I was like,
he's
really walking around, dancing, slapping fives, and he's still keeping his rhythm.
He's a performer.
Breathing. I was just like, yo, this is. I haven't seen
a
rapper perform like that in such a long time. I've seen rappers like take breaks. You know the track is still playing in the background, but for him to just like keep rapping, but just his cadence, everything. I thought Drake was gonna, like I'm gonna let everybody. I thought he was gonna let him get his little, shine and let that run, and I thought he was gonna come back. He still can, but.
They said he gearing up to, but the thing is, it's just such a big record, and the joint he dropped before talking to his family too, that it was just so much that it's like what do you like? It's one of them things where it's not just simply a diss track anymore. It's a cultural phenomenon. You got soccer moms with their kids at the soccer field singing, "They're not like us. They're not like us." It's just like
yeah.
What?
It became a whole. It became a whole thing.
It's a whole nother organism.
Yeah, and so, I don't know. I didn't expect. I thought it would go longer with the tracks, but yeah, I wasn't expecting him to just knock it out the park, and then
it was wild.
That was crazy. So as of right now, you got Kendrick winning.
Yeah.
What would Drake have to do to come back?
This is the tough part about it. I think Drake will always have a place in hip hop history, and he'll probably still have a pretty good career going forward if he make music and things like that. But it's one of them things where that run and the stuff he said just made Drake look so. It just made him look like he wasn't credible anymore. Like for a lot of people, it was like, wait, he is a culture vulture. Like
he attacked his character. Yeah,
exactly. And then some of the things is stuff that we all noticed in a sense, like, yo, why are you still talking about college girls and you almost 40, bro? Like,
and then at the time he was dating somebody that was like 20, 22 or something.
Yeah, and I'm not a person who has an issue with people dating who have age gaps, but it's like it's a difference when you a rapper or artist and you got a platform, and that's what you bragging about all the time is all these different young girls you mess. It's just like, bro, it's kind of like grow up. It's like you dope. You can rap, but it's time to grow up. And Kendrick exposed.
Once Drake started to get with the real emotional stuff, I really kind of like laid. I was like, I ain't really with all the emotions, and know, it sounded like he crying in a whole bunch of his music, and then the stuff with the girls. It was just like it's too emotional, man. Like I feel like I'm gonna start like crying.
Hey, some of it I like. Some of it's a vibe.
Some of it sound dope. Right, it sounded like if that's what but I gotta be like on some I'm driving down Lakeshore Drive type stuff to like rock with it. But I was like he started to get like real soft.
You ain't like the joint where he take care where he had the Razor Ramon robe on.
I ain't see the video. That's what he had on in
the
video.
The album cover. We got the cup, the chalice, and the robe.
What's the single off of that album?
I'll take care of you with Rihanna.
Oh,
he got headlines on there too.
I'm trying to think of.
The joint.
I mean, I like some of the songs. I just don't like vibe out to them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't vibe. Then he started doing. They got on the whole mob ties thing. And it was like, but you Drake from the Grassy in Canada, like. What are you talking about, mob ties? Like, what?
Hey, them boys in Canada, wow.
I mean, I ain't saying that there's no gangsters in Canada, but I'm like,
but that's
Drake,
not you.
You ain't come out talking about how gangster you was,
Sure.
but all of a sudden now you got $50 million in the bank. Now you got mob ties. Like, I don't know, cuz. But anyway, that's enough about Drake.
Great.
You know, they got enough money.
Oh yeah,
they do their thing. Yeah, whether he make another diss track or not, he's fine.
Yep.
In his $40 million mansion, which is crazy.